Black people are fightphobic and they hate themselves. They really do hate themselves because when they see somebody that looks like them, all they want to do is to bring that person down. Hello everyone, my name is Angela Afrodik and I'm the one you should listen to when it comes to everything natural hair, growing natural hair, and just embracing your natural beauty. Yeah. So today's video is about the statue that is currently trending. If you're online, you will know. If you're chronically online, just like me, you will know. But if you're not really online like I am, I'm going to keep you in the loop. So there's this statue that was recently put in Times Square in New York. And you know, the first video I saw about the statue, it was just like, the person was so mad and so angry. The person was like, they don't want black people to be beautiful. They like to present black people in a stereotypical way. They like to present black people as ugly and fat and this and that. And I'm like, what is going on? I was really concerned. I was like, what is going on? But I trusted my algorithm to bring the videos to me. And I'm going to be honest with you, most of the videos that I saw were negative videos about the statue. Another one was like, black, fat and ugly in Times Square. She called the statue a monster. She had so many things to say about the statue. And if you listen to these negative Nancy's, you would think the statue is something so outrageous and that does not look like a human being. That is what you would think. So after seeing all of these negative videos about the statue, I decided to go and click. Let me see this monstrous statue that people are talking about. Tell me why this statue just looks like a regular human being. It looks like a regular human being. It looks like the look of the statue is something that I could go out of my house and under a couple of hours I could see 10 people that fit that description. 10 people. And then I'm like, oh, so monstrous. Oh, negative stereotype. What the heck and what the freak? What the heck and what the freak? And it just made me realize a lot of things, because people talk about wanting representation. We want to be represented in the media. We want to be represented this. We want to be represented that. But when the average person is being represented, it is called monstrous. It is called ugly. It is called black. And this is a black woman using the word black as a slur, because the way she said it, black, fat and ugly. And honestly, the woman that said that thing, I'm not going to put a clip here, but I know her and she always has bad takes. I feel like she's dealing with some internal issues that we cannot help her to solve it. She has to do the work herself because she has had terrible takes in the past. And I'm not even surprised that she had that kind of take. I know what is so funny. A lot of people had negative things to say about the statue. Look just like her. And that's not an insult. Because that statue looks like an average woman. An average woman is like a size 14, 16. An average woman. It's not even about a black or a white woman. An average human being, an average woman is that size. Right? And so I saw a video of one lady. She was like, they're trying to portray black women in a negative light. And somebody commented and I was like, you look just like this woman. And I'm like, okay, let me check her profile to see if this person is being truthful. And she did look like her. And it's not an insult to her, because to me that statue looked beautiful. I could see myself in her. I could see my mother in her. I could see so many people that I love in her that looks just like her. Something funny that happened. The same person that they commented on a post and was like, you're talking negatively about the statue, meanwhile you look just like her. She made a video showing off her body. She's like, take a look at me. I'm not like her. And I'm like, oh, you look... You could pass for twins. You are identical. And that's the reason why I say that a lot of people that had negative things to say about that statue, that were projecting on that statue, they feel those things about themselves. And so they feel like, if I feel this about myself, then you should... Like, this statue is even an inanimate object. It's an inanimate object. I saw comments of people saying, oh, the statue looked so aggressive. It looked overworked. It's just a statue. I zoomed into the facial expression on the statue and it was just neutral. The statue was not smiling, it was not frowning, it was just a neutral face. And she just had her hands on her waist, which most people stand like that to take pictures. So how are you getting the idea that it's aggressive, it's tired, that they are portraying black women as tired and aggressive and that and that and that and that. And sometimes I'm like, those people who are saying all of these things, aren't you connecting the dots in your head? Aren't you connecting that this is just you projecting on an inanimate object that had no facial expression? Like, it is so painful to see dumb people have dumb takes on the internet, and that's the reason why I'm making this video, because I was going to just let it go, but I'm like, if people who have dumb opinions can come on the internet and proudly open their mouths, we need people who counter all of those points. Honestly, like we need people who counter all of these points. Like, we can't allow the dumb people to take over the internet. We cannot allow that. And then there were people who were saying that she had house clothes on, but she just had a casual wear, a trouser and a top with boots on, just casual, just a casual wear, something that you wear to go pick up groceries, something that you just wear out of your house if you're not doing anything serious. Casual wear that did not say anything about her profession or what she did, because people were like, oh, why didn't they portray black women as professionals? And I'm like, don't professionals come back home and wear casual things when they have other things to do outside of work? She might be a surgeon, she might be an astronaut, but you don't expect her to wear scrubs everywhere. You don't expect her to wear the astronaut suits everywhere. Like, outside of her work, she is just a woman, and I think that's the idea that the sculptor was trying to portray, trying to celebrate the everyday woman, the everyday person, the everyday black person. If you're just trying to celebrate the everyday black person, a person just doing normal things. And the funny thing is that while these people were angry about, oh, black, she's fat, she's ugly, she's this, she that, why would they use such a person to represent black people? If they took, even if it's 1 minute of their time, to Google this artist and his work, they will realize that he has so many statues on different clothing. I saw a statue of a man in suit, of a lady, a slender lady that they would prefer in our workout clothes, just casual people. And that's something I've noticed about people who have terrible takes online, is that they don't take out the time to educate themselves. They don't take out the time to search for things. It's okay if you don't know everything, like nobody knows everything. But before you have strong opinions about things, take out the time to go and learn. If they are taking out just a minute to search out the artist, they will get the message behind the work. But no, they just want to come on the internet and be angry about everything. Black people are not being represented. They won't be represented. This is not what we want to be represented as. As though being a woman who is bigger is a crime or a sin. What? You hate fat people? Why do you hate fat people? What did we do to you? What did we do to you? We're just living our life and enjoying life. What did we do to you? And something I realized about people who think they are conventionally attractive. They think, not that they are, but I'm not one to speak on anybody's look. They feel like they are conventionally attractive, but they still have some self-hatred. So they look at other people who do not fit that standard and they be like, if I fit the conventional beauty and I don't like myself, then you who I think is so ugly, it means you also hate yourself times 100. You're just projecting. You are just projecting. Something that also came to the forefront of my mind, that I've been thinking about this thing. It is how being average is seen as bad. You know, people feel like you're either excellent or bad. But sometimes people are average at things, and I feel like accepting and celebrating ourselves, even when we're not doing anything spectacular, should be a thing. Because we always talk about how black people have to work 10 times harder to get the smallest reward. So it's like, if this is an issue in the world, then why do some black people want to uphold that system? Like, you complain about the system of black people working twice as hard, black people appearing twice as good, black people doing this, doing that, and then when they are celebrating a normal regular person, you're angry about it. You want that to be, you want, like, being average is not being average is not bad. I remember when I was in uni, one time I was at a program. You know, people come and talk and motivate you for life after university. The person was like, "Oh, you should work hard not to be average. You should work hard not to be mediocre. That some people all they want is just a job, if a car and their family. But you should work hard so that you can effect change in the world." Da 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 da. And in my mind, I'm like, what is wrong with just wanting a comfortable life, a car, family, and a job? Like, it's not like it's being an average person is not the end of the world. At the end of the day, majority of us are just average. We're not going to be Barack Obama. We're not going to be the Beyonce of the world, you know. And knowing that being an average person is not bad is one thing that, will I say, what's the word now, makes me happy with life. You know, I do not feel less of myself for just being an average person and existing and doing life with the resources that I have. You know, some people feel like until they have millions in their account, that's when they will be happy with themselves. And the thing is, you cannot hate yourself into loving yourself. You cannot hate yourself into seeing your value. It does not happen. You think it does, but it does not happen. It does not happen. And I've seen that in skin talk. I know this might be me rambling up and down, but I just hope that you get the message I'm trying to pass across here. So I've seen that in skin talk, right? The side of TikTok that everybody wants to be skinny. You know, everybody wants to be skinny, and they'll do whatever to be skinny. So something I've noticed with all of these fitness influencers in the skinny talk is that they talk so rudely to you, like, get your fat ass out. One said, how would you give yourself a treat? Are you a dog? Like, just so many like negative talks to motivate people. And I've noticed that for me personally, talking to yourself negatively is not going to improve your self-love. It's not going to improve your self-love. It might motivate you to go work out, it might motivate you to watch what you're eating, but at the end of the day, you're going to end up at a place where you do not feel enough. And before you know, you start slipping into EDs. Like, it never ends in a good place. I would say love yourself. Love yourself. If you're a fat person and your love for yourself, or you just a regular person, just an average person, if you're just an average person and the love for yourself is not rooted within you, I am telling you that the world will take it away from you. We need to do better as a people. We need to do better. We need to do better. Oh, another important point that I forgot to state is that for people who were saying, oh, they should have portrayed her as a professional, they should have portrayed her wearing ceremonial clothes, a dress, a gown, a this, a that. There are people who believe that as a black person, the way you present yourself is how the world will respect you. And that is what happens in the world. But if we're being honest with ourselves, a person who is racist is racist. Like, you can be a doctor, a world-renowned surgeon, and all they will see when they look at you is a nigger. It's a nigger. Yeah. You're not different. You're not different. Whether you're in the house or you're in the plantation working, you're still a nigger. Like, that's just what it is. And so we have to learn to celebrate ourselves without centering the approval of white people. Like, oh, if she had worn a gown, then she would be more appealing. If she had done this, then she would be this. Yeah. So just learn to love yourself and cancel out the noise on the internet. Cancel it out. Cancel it out. Block all of these people that always have something negative to say. I think some people on the internet, yeah, that always have bad takes, I think they enjoy their attention from having bad takes. I don't even know. I feel like there's something psychologically wrong. No, like, I'm being serious. Like, I feel like something is going on. Because why would a statue command such reaction? It's like you would think the person came into their house and stole from them or something. Like the statue came into their house and took something valuable from them. So much anger. Oh my god. I'm tired of talking about this. You know what? We've come to the end of this video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.